Willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Minecraft Story Mode. Wir können jetzt hier wieder was basteln. Einmal in Sticky-Kisten. So, den bringen wir mal an. Dann können wir dann gucken, ob wir das Katapult hier fertig kriegen.
Okay, let's put the redstone block where it's supposed to go and place these pistons.
Einmal. Zweimal. Na?
Holy cow, we did it! We need flint and steel to get it started.
I'm proud of you, Olivia.
Thanks, Jesse. And thanks for everything you said just before. It really helped.
No problemo.
It must be this way!
Run! Go, go, go! Quick, onto the barge!
So, schnell anmachen. Und dann verziehen wir uns.
Jesse!
That was close. Everyone okay?
For the moment. I remember something. Didn't Ellegard build a machine like this once?
Yes, in the Nether.
You were terrified of flying on it.
What? Stuff and nonsense.
No, I'm positive. You spent the whole ride quivering in terror.
But the man's mad. He's wither crazy. Ah!
Well, I suppose I might be mistaken.
I liked you better when you had amnesia.
Ah, scheint ihr uns wieder zu erinnern. Sehr schön.
Well, that was exciting.
By exciting, I assume you mean absurd and unnecessary.
Let's go see what he's hiding in there.
So many books.
We should be careful. This place could be booby-trapped.
Let's just start looking for the enchanting book.
Ja, müssen wir mal gucken.
How to train your slime. The various uses of mushroom stew? Potionology, Volume 24? None of these are enchanting books.
Ich glaube auch nicht, dass das hier einfach so rumsteht. Naja, mal gucken.
A Brief History of Cubism. Crafting for Noobs, revised. A Collector's Guide to Precious Gems. None of these seem to be enchanting books either.
Mhm.
Olivia, any luck?
Not really. Ivor has too many books, and there's too few of us looking. How did we end up all split up like this? I feel like we're spreading ourselves too thin. I miss how things used to be. That first night we all spent together, that was kind of fun. Almost.
Look, we might be spread thin, but we're all still a team. That's how teams work.
Hey, you almost said teamwork.
See, we're still funny. We can still get things done.
I guess being split up just means we can be in more places at once, right? Kinda like the Wither Storm.
Let's just forget that metaphor.
Wir sind wie ein Witherstorm, genau. Okay, da haben wir noch ein paar Bücher.
How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love Mining. The Unabridged Redstone Encyclopedia. Zombies and Pigs, an Intimate Memoir. I think I'm in the wrong part of the house.
Wahrscheinlich.
Find anything yet?
In this mess? It's as though Ivor learned nothing from my lectures on organizational methodology. If only he hadn't gotten lost in that confounded swamp. He could just tell us where the book is. Coming here was his idea. He should be here for it.
He was just doing what I asked. It wasn't his fault we got separated, not really.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? There's neither rhyme nor reason to how these books are stored. Finding anything here is impossible.
Tedious, maybe. Impossible? No way.
Fine, I will continue this monotonous search. But I reserve my right to grumble about it.
It's a deal.
Genau, modst du mal weiter. Das ist in Ordnung.
Reuben, what are you doing? Yeah, well, you're gonna get yourself cooked. I've told you before, stay away from lava.
Irgendwo hat er ja schon recht, der Jesse. Da wäre ein Loch.
20,000 blocks under the sea. Learn to succeed by thinking inside the box? Gotta be missing something.
Ja, statt 20.000 Meilen.
This Ivor character. I'm recalling that he knew something about potions. Could one of these stop the wither monsters? I'm remembering correctly, am I not?
What do you remember?
I seem to recall that Ivor was better with potions than people. And he...
Keep going.
Nothing else is coming. Besides the whole Ivor being a jerk thing. Potion of blindness. Potion of dullness. Potion of nausea. None of these will help me. Jesse, am I going to be all right? Or is this just who I am now? Always struggling to remember what I was.
Don't worry, we're gonna find a way to fix you. You and Petra and everyone else that were the storm affected.
But to do that, you'll need to destroy the command block, will you not?
So that's exactly what we'll do.
You never stop fighting. I admire that.
Wird schon irgendwie werden. Das wird schon irgendwie werden. Wir haben ein Loch.
Hey, Olivia, I think there's some redstone over here.
Looks like a circuit. We probably just need a lever to power it.
Well, it's a good thing I still have one from, like, ages ago.
Genau, den wir irgendwann vor, ich glaube, in den ersten paar Folgen mal gecraftet haben.
Like it was made for it.
Na
Let's
dann.
see what this sucker does.
A secret passageway?
Why would you build a secret passage in a house that nobody ever visits?
More like, why wouldn't you? Secret passageways are cool.
Good point.
What the? Are you guys okay?
We're fine, but the lever isn't working anymore.
Stay there. We'll head down and see what we can find. Whoa. What is all this?
Ha! Incredible! He's gathered them all in one place.
Gathered what exactly?
The treasures of the Order of the Stone. The stories I could tell about these dusty old things.
I don't see any enchanting books, though. Maybe through there?
Locked, of course.
There must be some way to open it.
Schauen wir mal. Gastrennen, Seelaterne. Drachenei.
Prismarine crystals? You gotta be kidding me.
Nehmen wir mal alles mit.
These are prismarine crystals. You can only get these underwater, right?
Precisely. We nearly ran out of oxygen getting these. Ellegard had to use a spare bucket just to grab a few extra breaths. We used most of these to craft a sea lantern. This is all that remained. Jesse, what are you doing?
Taking this really cool, rare item. We might need it to unlock that door.
Very well. Just be careful with it.
See?
Genau, das wird schon werden. Okay, dann haben wir noch eine Seelaterne.
Now that's pretty bright.
Nehme ich mal mit.
Am I crazy or is this a sea lantern?
Ah, the very same one the Order built all those years ago. We were so green back then. It looks just as bright as on the day we crafted it.
A sea lantern, huh?
So, Nummer 3 mittlerweile.
I think those are gas tiers. These gas tiers, they're super hard to get.
You don't know the half of it. It was our first official mission as the Order of the Stone. We fought those ghasts for hours, and these tears were our reward.
Wow. Just gotta borrow this.
Na gut, das wird dann wahrscheinlich da erste Mission. Fangen wir wahrscheinlich dann damit an.
No way. Is that what I think it is? Soren, is this the actual Ender Dragon egg?
Alas, yes. The only thing that remains of our final adventure together.
No way I'm leaving this behind.
Okay, dann haben wir das kommt am Schluss dann wahrscheinlich. Also wir müssen es wahrscheinlich chronologisch aufstellen. Würde ich mal schätzen.
Packed ice. I've only ever heard of this stuff. So where'd this packed ice come from?
Well, we brought it back from the Ice Plains Spikes biome. It was colder there than anywhere we'd ever been, but Magnus slipped so many times our laughter kept us warm. After that, we knew we were ready to face the Ender Dragon.
Ooh, cold and slippery.
Okay, da haben wir jetzt alles. Ja, genau.
Ah, a hopper.
Why is Ivor hiding a hopper in his basement?
Dann, genau. Platzieren wir das mal. Oh, wir können vorhin noch eine Runde reden.
Any idea how this hopper thing's supposed to work?
I have no clue. Ivor can be very confounding when he wants to be.
Wie gesagt, ich habe eine Idee.
Looks like a regular hopper. That's hooked up to a bunch of redstone circuitry. Man, Ivor sure does love his puzzles.
Okay.
5 slots.
So, fangen wir den Gas-Dings an.
Gas tiers. Let's try them here.
Dann du kommst an den Schluss.
Ender Dragon egg, so cool. Let's try it here.
Das Packeis kommt dann davor.
Ice. Let's put it here. A sea lantern. In you go.
Das wär's.
Yes!
You solved it. But how in the world did you know what order to put them in? There were 120 possible combinations.
Everything I needed was in your stories.
Nice work, Jesse. You know, I often give Ivor a hard time, but for all his complaining, his time with the Order clearly meant a great deal to him.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, let's go get that enchanting book.
By the stars, the Ender Dragon, with replica Ender crystals and all.
Wow, I always wondered what it looked like. No way out.
Okay, vielleicht hat Soren ja eine Idee.
Soren, what's this thing supposed to be?
It appears to be an homage to our battle with the Ender Dragon. Despite his anger, Ivor never stopped being fond of us. He was a big part of our team, after all. He knows his days in the Order were his finest.
And these are supposed to be the Ender crystals?
Scale models of them. They were the secret to the dragon's demise.
The secret, huh? Maybe you should tell me the whole story.
If only you'd been there. It was a fight for the ages. We'd spent weeks preparing for our greatest battle ever. But even so, the Ender Dragon was stronger than even I had imagined. I realized that it was drawing strength from the Ender crystals, and that the crystals had to be destroyed. I hit the first with a perfectly placed arrow. The second I destroyed by launching myself on the shockwave of Magnus's TNT. Using only my strength and my wiles, I steered the foul beast toward the third crystal. I flew the dragon directly toward the final crystal. Only then did Gabriel deliver his famous final blow.
Yeah.
We became heroes, and eventually, legends. The greatest the world has ever known.
That was absolutely amazing.
They didn't call us the Order of the Stone for nothing.
Wonder if that story will help me solve this puzzle. So Soren rode the dragon, huh?
Genau, dann fangen wir mal an. Also, was haben wir denn? Ich glaube, er hat angefangen, danach kam dann der Pfeil.
Interesting.
Dann kam hier Ellegard. Und Gabriel halt für den Todesstoß nachher. Allerdings wollen wir vorher noch mal kurz mit Reuben reden.
Reuben, do you know what to do here? Well, it was worth a shot.
So, mal gucken. Sonst tauschen wir die anderen beiden halt nochmal aus.
I pressed all four, but it isn't doing anything.
Okay. Oder machen wir mal Pfeil, dann genau die TNT war das zweite. Machen wir es mal so rum. Das sollte jetzt passen.
Aha! There's another door?
Mal gucken, ob wir einfach durchrennen können. Aber scheinbar nicht, weil die Kamera nicht mitgeht.
Soren, tell me the story again.
Certainly. We'd spent weeks preparing for our greatest battle.
Sorry, maybe the short version this time?
Well, all right. I destroyed one crystal with my bow, the next using a TNT shockwave, the third with Ellegard's redstone cannon, the fourth from upon the dragon itself. And then Gabriel poked it dead with a sword. How was that?
Better. Thanks.
Ja, das war tatsächlich etwas besser. Aber gut, dann müssen wir gucken, wie wir die andere Tür noch aufkriegen. Das machen wir dann aber in der nächsten Folge. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß gehabt. Seid beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei. Und bis dahin macht's gut und ciao, ciao.